7:35 on a Wednesday night, September 18th of the moon at the top. Hajime Isayama.
That was bad.
It started pretty good though. You're like,
Ooh, okay. And then it just went bad.
Moon up top. Didn't even rhyme with night.
Moon up top. Those are the best kinds of raps when they don't rhyme at all.
Yeah.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the Sasageyo Podcast.
Yo.
My name is Leah Byers.
I'm Tim Byers.
And welcome to the
Season 1 recap. If you're watching on the YouTube, we have a new display to be soon discussed. The second season, we have books 9 through 12, next box set. Get these box sets,
and the
people.
side of it is super cool.
Get these box sets because, as you can see above, the first two came with stickers. But if you're watching on the YouTube, what you see now, this giant poster of the Shrine of Aaron Yeager.
It's a shrine.
No, just the poster of him
and
biting his sword.
He's
for whatever
literally
reason.
biting a sword.
That came for free. We've talked
what's the
about
meaning
like
of that, huh?
we've talked about like we should get like we need to get a poster or something. We did talk about getting like the wall titan like behind the curtains. That would have been crazy. I think we even made a joke about it last episode, but that would have been cool. But anyways, got this for free $99 as long as you know $22.99 paid for the box set.
It was the 99.
Stick around for next episode, season 2, episode 1, where we show what's on the backside of this.
Oh, okay.
It's just a blank white page.
Yeah, it's nothing.
No,
we're just hyping it
up. It's
up.
a new, different art piece, which is arguably
No,
cooler.
I still think though the wall titan would be super cool.
That would be cool.
And just like open the curtains a little so it's like around it.
That'll just be the
It'd be
greatest tease like for the whole podcast. We'll be like, and like we finished season 2, but oh, what's that? Oh, nothing. I don't worry about it. And then finally, randomly in an episode, we'll be like, oh, there it is. Like,
yeah,
you know,
it'll be a little surprise.
Also,
what's that?
Also, today, to morning, that we have, always special producer AJ, the creator of the purple flower theory himself. On the producer.
Hello,
mic.
Thank you for having me as always.
It's always good to have you.
AJ.
You're in my house, so
Yeah, this is his studio house.
Yes.
So thank you for having us.
Yeah,
No
thanks,
problem.
AJ.
of course.
AJ is the one who did a little deep dive for the purple flower theory.
That was good.
You can check that out on our Instagram and TikTok.
Or just the original clip.
Or just
the video, the
watch
podcast.
the spoilers of that episode.
10, yeah.
Yeah, what was that? Episode 10 or 11?
Whichever one says purple flower something on it.
Yeah.
I think we put it in the title.
It's literally purple flower symbolism.
Yeah.
Or what's up with that's what's up with the pomegranate.
Yeah, that too.
We're just
That's a
asking.
separate episode.
See, this is...
And then there's what's up with the walnut at the end,
Yeah.
but that's not a title.
Well, everyone too was saying that like, oh, you got to watch like the credits for season 1, like the one with the walnut. Mm-hmm. And I don't know why, because I don't know what it like. I don't get what it is. But someone was saying like
with the walnut.
I don't know, but the online was saying like there's something significant about it.
The whole online.
The
internet.
The online.
The internet.
I mean, maybe it's walnut. Maria.
Stop. I already knew where you were going. Here's the thing. We got a lot of little things to say for all of season 1. We have a whole season to recap. So we're going to get into it. And it's just a recap. We're going to say some of our
favorite moment.
Moments. Is that even one of them?
Well, okay. So some things, this isn't like a totally spoiler free episode for the whole series, but for season 1, like obviously we're going to talk about everything. But you know, if something in season 1 that doesn't get clarified till after season 1, we won't talk about it here.
Yeah. No,
but there's some
spoilers
things,
for
but
this.
like we'll talk about how like Annie, right? She kills Sonny and Bean, and we know that what's she doing with Marco's? How did she get Marco's ODM gear, you know?
Yeah.
And also, seriously, Armin recognized the scuffs. That's a loyal friend right there.
Yeah.
Polishing those scuffs
The scuffs
Marco.
on the ODM gear?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, well, why don't we kind of just go through swiftly the whole, how do we even go through a whole season? I don't even know how to go about it.
One episode at a time, but without taking a long time because we're not.
Did you make notes?
Well,
you're just looking at your notes?
Yeah, like briefly just going through it. Episode 1, solid episode. I don't know, like it's good. Good start.
It was good.
I was
Thumbs
thinking
up.
about, because I was reading all the manga or skimming through it because I was trying to take pictures of ugly titans, which we'll talk about later.
Yeah.
And so I was just like going through it all, and how you don't see a single titan's face until the smiling titan, right? As
That's
it like
true.
approaches, and like that's cool.
Yeah, because the beginning, there's the very first scene is that shot of them outside of the walls fighting the beer belly titan, we called him. And we don't see his face. It's very like hidden and mysterious.
Yeah.
So we know at the beginning, titans are, we don't know what they are. And then it's revealed to us once they break through the wall, the colossal titan
I also
breaketh
saw
through.
that someone said like, because when the smiling titan's going to eat Aaron's mom, she's like kind of kicking her legs, which means that her legs actually weren't broken, and that she was just saying get out of here to like preserve him.
We never said that in our episode.
I saw, no, we didn't, because I saw someone mention that like a couple weeks ago.
That makes sense because she literally says, my legs are broken. I'm not going to make it. But then once she gets picked up, she starts swinging her legs.
Also, if I was Carla, I could have dodged that titan for sure. He's sweeping away the rubble, and at that point, he sweeps it away, and you just do a like backwards somersault, like out of the debris, and then you just start sprinting. If your legs actually aren't broken.
If your legs are broken,
That's how you
that's
do
step
it.
one.
You know the Instagram guy who's like, what would you do if you were to like fight a shark?
Oh,
and
yeah.
then he's like, oh, like this is what you do. You like bring him all the way to the bottom of the ocean and drown him.
No, he said that he would get a straw and he'd drink the ocean dry.
Oh,
then
yeah.
he'd walk down and fight the shark. Like that's the type of stuff he says.
I needed that.
He's like-
I needed that water.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, episode 2, not boring, just informational.
Okay. Elaborate.
About how Aaron is frustrated about how things are going and the soldiers are the worst and I'm going to kill them all. This is his first defining moment. He's going to kill all the titans.
And well, one thing I'd say is that definitely throughout this season, there's a lot of episodes that were informational. We were kind of like, it's not boring, but it wasn't like the action stuff that some other episodes obviously have.
Yeah.
But let me say, I feel like season 2, man,
Season 2
every episode is
is
so
going to be fun.
good.
We're going to get into it full
And-
force.
It's going to be so good. Okay, go ahead.
Episode 3 and episode 4 are just them training as cadets. That doesn't happen until manga book 4. Manga volume 4. That this whole training sequence doesn't happen until then. Where you do get a lot of backstory friendship between Annie and Aaron, which is cool. That isn't shown in the anime, but shown primarily in the manga.
Yeah, and then we meet a lot of their friends, Sasha, Connie, Marco, Reiner, Bertold.
And I think it's
Pixis.
through this. I'll save it for when we get to that episode, actually.
Okay.
But anyways, going through all their training, Aaron can't do it. He ends up being able to do it, do ODM stuff. And so then we get to episode 5, where the colossal titan appears again, kicks down the wall. We get Sasha's infamous one of the
Oh, is
highlights.
this what that is?
Yeah, when Sasha's running down the wall, does a flip off the wall, lands back on the wall, right? We talked about this.
Defying gravity.
Crazy Sasha moment.
Yep, that's in one of our top
Yeah.
ODM gear.
And then saves Samuel or whoever it is. This is also where Thomas gets eaten. This is also where Aaron gets eaten.
Yeah.
Goes from halfway across the way from one roof without a leg to somehow pulling
Yeah,
Armin
he was flying.
out of Santa Claus's mouth and then getting chomped.
That was the first episode where the cadets actually are like head on with Titans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get their booty whooped.
And all of a sudden they're super good at like flying from building to building, which was like, when did they train flying from buildings?
Right.
They didn't.
only have experience
And now
in
they're
the
just good at
forest.
it?
Let's have
Not
that
cool.
conversation.
Let's have that.
I mean, it's
combo.
for how long were they training? Like 5 years? Yeah, it was 5 years, right? Because
Well,
it's
that's
5 years.
actually a lot
Wait,
of-
they were training for 5 years?
I thought
Well, because
like
it was
2.
5 years from when the first colossal strike happened. So it was 5 years from then, but I think they had to wait maybe a year or two to become old enough to join the regiment because they were like plowing the fields. Right,
yeah,
for a
that's
time.
right. So it had to have
Maybe
been
like
like 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot of time.
But still, yeah, from the first episode to what episode is that? 6? You said?
Yeah.
That's like a 5 year. That's a year per
5
episode.
Yeah.
Remember how I literally thought that there was way more that happened in between them becoming, like, from them just being kids to training, but it was 1 episode.
Yeah.
I was like,
not a lot.
no, there's way more. Like, so much more happens.
Also,
and I was
like-
like, no, that all happens actually when they are older.
No diss on any of you 15-year-olds, but these 15-year-olds are pretty cool.
Yeah, no, 15-year-olds
Like,
these days.
I look at them
sorry.
and I'm like, I'm a loser. Like, this kid's got like a 6-pack and he's doing flips, like using
Way cooler
spider
than
webs
us.
from his hips, you know.
Hey, the 15-year-olds now, they know about that skibbity toilet riz, bro. So I don't know. You better back off of them.
True.
Whoa,
They
they're
know
gonna
Look
come
at
at
their
us.
horde.
They know about them double chocolate chunk cookies from Costco.
I don't even know what the heck you're
I
saying.
I
You don't
only
know-
know
Is that a
some of
slang?
it.
You don't know AJ and Big Justice? And the Rizzler?
I do know the
can't.
Rizzler.
It's not computing.
Oh, they're the
Yeah.
Costco guys.
Oh, stop.
Oh.
Is this a TikTok?
Yeah, they're the Costco guys. They're the ones that go,
thought you were talking about
boom
yourself.
or doom, boom, boom. Never mind.
Yeah, I don't know.
You said AJ.
don't know.
I thought it was you.
Yeah, I thought it
No,
was
not
you.
me.
I thought you were talking about third person.
Anyway.
Lame.
Episode 6. It's the world the girl saw, aka Mikasa's backstory. Mikasa's backstory. Sorry for that one person who commented, stop pronouncing your name wrong. Mikasa's backstory.
He was that
Is
guy.
it-
He
did
was,
someone
he was,
say
He
that?
was roasting me low key.
Who he was?
Yeah, because it was on one of the Purple Flower episodes.
Oh.
He was saying he's saying
it
it
was you?
wrong. He was saying, and everybody's like, he's saying it right. But the way he wanted to say it was just no emphasis on any specific syllable.
Mikasa.
Mikasa.
Yeah.
Mikasa.
Oh.
Mikasa.
Well, I've heard people say Mikasa.
From what I'm aware
That's
of,
it.
the pronunciation of her name is Mikasa.
Yeah, which would
Mikasa.
imply an emphasis on me, but like I don't think you can say anything with just just be a robot. You would just be
Mikasa.
Google Translate at that point.
Mikasa.
Right. The dialect coach in me is like, that's impossible. There has to be an emphasis on one syllable of the word.
Yeah,
Yeah.
AJ's a dialect coach.
The world the girl saw is from Mikasa's backstory.
I think that's right, Mikasa.
Yeah.
I definitely have said Mikasa.
I mean-
Mikasa. I'm not saying that.
I
Just sounds
mean-
weird.
Well, I think since the dubbed came out, I've started saying it Mikasa.
Okay, at least we know that it's not Jean.
Blame-
It's Jean.
Yeah.
Is it Jean or is it just John?
I think
I
in
think
the
it's
manga it was
John.
John for a bit. Like I think they literally spelled John or something.
really?
It's Jean. Come on. He
Jean.
at least deserves
Is
Jean. If he was John, I would respect him even less. But the fact that his name's Jean and he's still a pompous horse face, it makes
Pompous
sense.
horse face.
Okay, episode 6, the backstory of Aaron murdering two adults
Let's have that conversation.
with the iconic slowly close the door scene.
Yes, I love that scene.
And then Mikasa stabbing
and then
the guy.
Mikasa's toes grip the floorboards.
Yeah.
Then she goes crazy, stabbing people.
Yes.
you-
Episode 7, I think, is where we first see Mikasa's depressed because she finds out Aaron's dead, and then we first see the abnormal Titan, aka Aaron Titan, but we didn't know it at the time. They lead him to free to help everyone get their gas.
Their
Reiner
gas.
makes his first ass joke.
Yeah.
And
what does he say? You shove it up their ass.
he's like, worst case scenario, like if you can't get their nape, you can always get their other weak spot, shoving it right up their ass. And then Connie's like, oh, I didn't know that. And Sasha's like, I missed that part in the training. And Jean's like, you really want your last words to be an ass joke? Iconic.
That scene was stressful though, when they were all going down in the like basement to get the gear and stuff.
Yeah, that's a creepy Titan in that scene too.
Bowl cut. Is it a bowl cut? No, it's just bangs.
Kind of like a toddler cut.
Yeah, kind of like a toddler. Creepy.
Anyways, so Eren ends up being freaking alive is what I wrote.
Alive.
Episode 9, we kind of see the transition of how Eren goes from chomp to stomp. Chomp to stomp. And this is when he starts also getting interrogated by that I don't remember his name, but the really bad garrison commander guy who's just like panicking under the pressure.
Oh yeah, that guy.
There is that lord who's like just snacking on cookies all day,
playing games.
Who Pixis roasts.
Yeah.
Pixis, the alcoholic king.
No, it was the roast king. Alcoholic king?
Shadis is the roast king. Pixis is the one who's just chugging a flask all day.
Yeah, that's true.
Who's restocking that? Like, who's refueling him?
Yeah, where is he getting it from?
It's like if it's up to refueling his gas tanks for his ODM or his whiskey flask, he's getting the flask.
Yeah, for sure.
And then just hand-to-hand combating a Titan.
Yeah, no ODM, just...
What does he say? He's like, I wouldn't mind getting eaten by a Titan as long as it's a sexy one.
Yeah.
That's like a Ron Burgundy quote.
Does he say sexy? I don't even know.
I think he says sexy or hot or something.
As long as it's a pretty one.
Yeah. Yeah,
so
that's a
funny.
Ron Burgundy comment right there.
That's good.
Anyways, they're going to kill him, Eren, and so he turns into a Titan, stops the cannonball.
Purple flowers
are first shown. I think that's then in episode 10. Yeah, we were right. Episode 10, purple flowers. And Armin makes, vouches for Eren's strategic value. With his first of many songs that accompany him, right? Didn't you say like the same song always accompanies his speeches?
Yeah.
Going through it, they basically going a little bit quicker here. Eren plugs the hole. After not being able to turn into a Titan, Armin has to help him get through his mental barrier. He picks up the boulder, slams the boulder. Going forward, they put him in jail. Finally, Levi arrives. They put him in jail. The scouts have this plan to take Eren. They go through the whole judge, jury, trial scene.
Levi beats the crap out of him.
Levi literally breakdances on Eren. Okay, what else? After that, he becomes a full-fledged scout. They go through this training. There was Isla's notebook.
Oh yeah,
that was crazy.
That was a
Titan being able to
episode.
talk.
Yeah,
right, and that was a bonus episode, right?
Yeah,
like that was a
OVA.
one-off.
Yeah, we had to get a Crunchyroll subscription.
What does an OVA stand for?
OVA? I don't know.
Here, I got it.
He's got it.
Outside view.
I'm trying to see what episodes. Sorry, I'm trying to see. Okay, so basically, then it's the whole like the new recruits are joining, right? Annie goes to the MPs. Everyone else becomes a scout. They're training for this expedition.
Is this when Sonny and Bean dies?
Sonny and Bean are captured and die.
Oh, Marco has already died.
Marco has died. Yes, the manga did that better.
Oh,
personally.
yes.
So
the manga.
A bit of an update on the OVA. It stands for Original Video Animation, which is usually released through home video or DVDs and Blu-rays.
Oh.
So these are like the bonus things. If you buy the Blu-ray set of the season, you'll get some bonus content.
So it's technically not reveal like that episode wouldn't have been available to the general anime viewers until after it was released.
Released.
The
Yeah.
whole season.
They do not air OVAs on TV or it's released in theaters. It's usually something that comes with a box set or a season.
Little bonus track.
That's cool. I respect that.
Okay.
They're then on the expedition to take Eren to establish that route, right? Taking Eren to eventually his home in the basement.
Mm-hmm.
While they're out there, female Titan arrives. There's a couple of iconic Titans in the next couple of episodes, like the one that struts, the one that crawls on all fours.
Ooh, hate that one.
And so female Titan kills in style. She eventually finds Eren after, encountering nearly everyone else.
And they lead her to the center of the forest where they
skewer her. The porcupine quills in her butt.
In her butt.
And she
eyeballs.
Screams for the other Titans to come eat her, and they do.
Mm-hmm.
And then through that steam, she escapes, then goes on to kill the Levi squad, and Eren's pissed about that. Mm-hmm. They duke it out in a cool fight. She captures Eren. Mikasa sees. She pursues with Levi. Gets careless, basically breaking Levi's ankle.
Well, she doesn't break his ankle. He breaks his own
But through
ankle.
her irresponsibility, she breaks his his ankle. There you are. It's okay, Levi.
No one listening knows what you're doing right now.
I'm reaching out to the lone
the little
3-inch statue of Levi.
The action
It's
figure.
okay. Your ankle will heal because this is an anime and you heal like in 2 days. Then they rescue Eren, take him back. The next episode we're basically at the end now. Annie is in the MPs. They're trying to sneak Eren out, but it's all just a trick to capture her. She turns into the female Titan. Eren is such a baby, he won't turn into a Titan in the anime, but in the manga, he busts open through the ground floor and uppercuts her all the way into the church. That's cool. Mm-hmm. He beats her. In the anime, he turns into a berserk Titan with the flames. That doesn't happen in the manga, but that's okay. No judgment here. We like the creative license. Yeah. She starts to climb the wall. Falls.
Oh, Mikasa has that epic moment where she's like,
Annie, fall.
Is that what she says?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or she's like, you will fall now or something. I don't
know.
But then she crystallizes herself and now Annie can't be a hostage for talking.
Cheater.
And that's where we are. There's Titans in the walls. There. That's all we know.
Mikasa sees a Titan in the wall. That was season 1. Wow.
She does in the manga, but not in the anime.
Oh yes. Okay, yes. In the manga. So that brings us to some other things that we have created a list of just little different points in the series or the season that we want to point out. So we have, should we do the biggest, let's do the best manga versus anime differences that we found in season 1.
Let me pull this back up.
Well, that's a big one. She literally is right next to the Titan in the wall.
Right.
In the manga, not in the anime.
Biggest manga difference. A cool manga difference is the reveal of Marco's death. That's just cool in how they executed that plot line.
Do you want to explain it really quickly?
So it's going through the episode 3 and 4 kind of flashback series, and then Marco and John are having that discussion where he's like, don't take this the wrong way, but what makes you a good leader isn't because you're whatever. You're a good leader because you're scared poopless like the rest of us, but you're able to keep a calm head. And so through that conversation in the manga, he's like, don't take this the wrong way, John. But, and then it goes ... and then you turn the page and then it's John seeing Marco's half-eaten body. And then throughout a couple pages later, you kind of see what the rest of how that conversation unfolded. But you basically see this beginning of a really sentimental moment leading directly into Marco's death.
Page flip.
Right.
He's
literally
dead.
Page flip. In the anime, it's fine. But it's more kind of random. And I think we kind of talked about it we didn't really know who Marco was. And I kind of like missed that. Like, why do we care about this guy? Like, he's background character, but everyone loves him.
Until I rewatched it, I saw
Yeah.
how much more he was involved than what we thought. But
I'm sure
Whatever.
reading
Right.
through the manga, you get so much more attached to that
Oh
character.
yeah.
oh yeah, for
Well, and
sure.
especially too, if you were reading it live and you're literally like waiting book for volume for volume for volume, you like are just grasping at like you're spending even longer with these characters,
Yeah.
you know.
What was another?
What did I say? Mikasa being branded. I feel like that's in my mind almost one of the most significant.
That leaves such an open-ended question,
Right.
You know, it's like
a crocheting, like, oh, we've passed this crocheted design from our family's generations to like, oh, like always brand your child with this mark because this is like our family symbol, like way different.
Feels a little bit bigger than just a crochet
Yeah.
little hand-me-down.
Right.
So that's a big difference.
That's a big one.
Mark. Okay, so I put, and then Aaron's first transformation to stop the cannon. That's what you told me to write.
Oh, because when Grisha in the flashback for the manga, he's like talking about like, you'll learn to control this power. You may not remember all your memories. You, shoot, did I take a photo of this actually? Because it's a significant thing that he says. I may not have. But he says, oh, I did. He said, you have to go to the basement. The injection will cause damage to your memory. That's why I can't explain this to you now. But when you go to the basement room someday, you'll learn the truth. It will be hard and a merciless road.
And that was not in the anime at all.
Right. I mean, that conversation
Kind of, but
happens,
not
but
like
it's
that.
not as like in depth. And I feel like especially like if you've seen the whole series, like that especially takes a greater weight. Down, you know, that he will go down a merciless road, you know.
Okay. Any other manga versus anime ones?
Not that I can think of that are like substantial like that.
Okay. And then moving on, we have, well, we have Ugliest Titan.
Ugliest Titan. I mean, Smiling Titan, ugly.
Oh, are these the Dundee Awards
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
for Attack on Titan?
exactly.
What
So,
are these? What are these? What would these be named?
dang.
The Scouties?
The
The
Scouties.
Scouties.
That's a good one. What's a different one?
What title?
Yeah.
The Sasageys.
No.
I don't know. The Shingeki no Kyojins.
No. Okay, well, here's a little shout out to Jay. I think it's Jay Advik.
Okay.
He commented that.
Oh, because we posted this on our story.
Yeah, we posted on a
yeah.
story. Ugliest Titan, the Santa Titan, which I had said that.
He's not
But
that bad.
I think he was.
He's arguably the most normal looking.
Yeah, literally looks like a normal
in terms
man.
of comparing a Titan to a human being.
But what
like,
he did was ugly.
right.
What he did was
How
ugly.
dare he?
And we also have, okay, Smiling Titan. Yes. The All Fours Titan in the.
Yeah, right when they go on that
outside of the
expedition
walls.
and he's like literally like a crab. Like
Yeah, that one was scary. And it was fast too.
yeah.
It was fast. And then the Titan entering Wall Rose. What was that one?
It's kind of like a real throwaway scene of like, I think it's episode 6. It's like right when the Colossal Titan kicks it. There's like a Titan that like peers in and he's like, and it just
Ew.
is like, he looks ugly. I don't know.
He's ugly.
That's what I
He's
thought of.
Uggs. Do you have any photos you want to show?
Thomas's Titan is pretty ugly. I don't know if you can see that, but
That's the one that killed Thomas.
check out
He's on one
the
of our
YouTube.
worst deaths too.
he's ugly. Yeah, or you can just find that clip, episode 5. Look at that Titan, ugly.
Prettiest Titan. Moving on. There's a certain part where a Titan, when they're up in the forest in the trees, where the Titan is laying down.
Oh, he's literally laying down with like
His hand
a
behind his
hand
head, like
behind-
he's
yeah. He's
just
lounging.
He's lounging.
He's picnicking. I think I used that as one of the covers of the episode. I think it's probably like episode 20 or 21. Look at
Yes.
that. You'll see him.
We have the gun hands Titan
Oh, who's running?
doing the
You
handguns.
like doing the little finger guns.
But the ultimate most prettiest Titan was the Mustache Titan.
Let's
For
go.
sure.
Mustache Titan.
Mustache gang gang.
He could have been a model, honestly.
True. Like, I wouldn't have killed him. I would have been like, oh. And he would have been like, and I'd be like, I die so that you may live. But
Got a weird
there is
connection to
another
that.
one.
Oh, okay, what's the other one?
There, you remember, like, it's one of the first abnormals that they're like seeing in the female Titan expedition stuff. He's like strutting.
Oh yeah,
Remember?
the one strutting.
The
Kinda working
There's like a
it.
strutting Titan.
Okay, but like we didn't even put the female Titan. She's pretty.
Whoa.
I did.
Yeah.
Oh, you did? What, on the
Yeah.
post?
I think I did.
Dude, she's
Oh wait, I haven't looked at the prettiest one.
like,
Was
go-
it a post or
Someone
is it?
put. Oh, I can't say this. Actually, that. Oh, it was just. Wait, I don't know if that is a spoiler.
Let me see.
What? That's not right, right? That's not a spoiler.
Oh, I don't remember what.
Oh,
I don't
almost just said
remember that
something.
Titan. I don't remember. I know it happened.
What? Okay, I can't remember.
Whatever that submission
Someone
comment,
put-
it's true. Like it's a thing.
Okay, well, I'll say their names. I don't even know how to say this. Palome.
Okay.
Go for that. Savannah. Helming. Yeah. I'm not going to say what you said because I don't know if it's a spoiler, but shout out.
Think it
Thanks for
is.
commenting.
Yeah.
Someone put Haley's Mark Haley's said the one that looks like Nicolas Cage.
It's probably that one. Is it? Which is the one that looks like
Yeah,
Nicholas
I feel like it is that one. And then some guy named AJ Vare said female Titan, the baddest of them all.
That's right.
she got good design and
Yeah, she has good. What did
and
you
then-
say?
she's
and
like
then-
second.
What
and
did
Batty-
Tim say on the
Batty
one
Titan?
episode? He said he likes the design of the female Titan.
You guys,
Okay, you
I was talking
weirdo.
about literally her design. Like,
Okay,
it's cool.
don't be weird.
Yikes,
Jeez,
come
weirdo.
on.
Okay. Oh, did we do worst deaths?
No, not
Not
yet.
yet.
Worst deaths. Some of you guys also put some spoilers. Savannah Helming. I saw your 2 comments. Sorry, we can't say them. We're not there yet. Mark Haley's again. Levi Squad.
That's pretty bad.
Very sad. Aaron's mom. Obviously, yes.
All these are like bad, but
Kira. I don't know how to say her last name. All right, Kieran. Petra. Yes. And then she said, especially since Levi made the call to toss the corpses.
yeah.
I know he was thinking of Petra's body.
That just is like sad. Like that goes.
Not only that, after when when her dad is like,
He's
Oh.
like, she's a little too young to be thinking about marriage, don't you think? And Levi just looks horrified.
oh, so
I
sad.
literally
it's like the
can't even
aftermath
that.
of the death was
That
worse.
might be up there.
That
might be
for
one of the
sure
worst.
saddest. Are we do we have a saddest deaths or?
Basically,
Okay.
same
Well,
thing.
when you mean worse, do you mean like most gruesome, or do you think like
I categorize like there's a gruesome and then there's like ooh
the worst impact?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the impact of Petra's
and
death.
Marco.
Oh, and Marco.
I like Marco, but his death is kind of like I still
Well-
don't even get it. Like watching the whole series, I still don't really get it.
Thomas's death was sad
Also don't
because
get
they
it.
all were like,
Well, that was the like first death.
well, that was like the first death, and they all were just had come
Hyped.
together, and they're like,
Yeah.
let's go. He just like
Like in
It's
T
like,
minus
help.
a minute, he just gets
he didn't even
eaten
last.
because like a Titan literally jumped out of the air and like grabbed him, like your friend tossing a.
Yeah, literally.
Eminem.
Oh yeah, that one was scary too. It was
Well,
like
that was
hanging
that was
on the building.
Yeah, that was the one that ate
Oh, yeah.
Thomas. Yeah.
and then any others?
I think the one that I don't think he has a name, but it's in episode, I think it's episode 6 or 7. It's the one where you first see like Levi and he's killing the Titans and he like throws his blades into those Titans eyeballs. But
Oh,
there's
yeah.
a guy who's like, the scouts are gonna kill you, like there's no way you're gonna.
Yeah, we can't figure out his name. He was
I took a photo of it
He
in
was,
the anime or manga.
he was in the Titan's mouth, and he like stabs the Titan in the face. And if he just waited like 10 seconds longer, Levi would have come in and like
Right.
killed that Titan he was in his mouth.
Because
But
I think the Titan's literally like from hip to feet, like the guy is in the Titan's mouth.
Yeah.
Like, and
But
he's
the
just
Titan-
sucking
Nope.
on his body and just eating him.
No, but the Titan like kind of bit harder once
when
he
he
stabbed
stabbed him.
him. So
That's
if he just
bad.
waited a couple minutes or like not a
I
minute
feel like that's the like of all the deaths
because
in,
it's long.
in the anime. Like if for season 1, like I would not want that one. I would rather Annie swing me.
Oh, you know what's a bad death is that guy and his girlfriend. The girlfriend.
We don't see how he dies though. We just see that his body's in half.
I know, but that's sad.
That's another.
That's crazy.
That's an emotional heavy one.
Yeah.
Because like the whole build up to it, they're like hugging, like you're gonna be okay and stuff
Yeah.
like that. And then she's literally doing CPR on him to save his life, but like
His
he
body's
has
gone.
no bottom half of his body.
Yeah, he's gone.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy.
Oof, big oof.
Big oof.
Okay, so moving on. Wait,
We talked about the guy who got kicked by the female Titan, who literally gets
Oh wait, we didn't
Oh
even
yeah,
punted.
roundhouse.
yeah,
with the horse.
yeah,
Yeah, the horse, and then you see them in the background.
yeah, like
flying.
literally.
the horse and the guy.
Yeah, that
kinda
one's my
funny.
favorite.
But that's for
Kinda funny.
sure death on impact, right? That's
I
like
would hope so.
because she's probably
either when they get kicked or when they hit the ground after
Yeah.
that.
the falling on the ground, that one seals the deal.
Bad
It's
death.
quick.
Another bad death we didn't even say was her swinging the guy on the ODM
Yeah.
gear.
that would probably be one of the most
Pretty epic.
uncomfortable deaths. Well, because she's swinging him
I think he
around
was
at his
already
hip, right?
No, he's like broken in half, for sure.
Well, it depends. Yeah,
Depends which way. Unless if he's flexible,
if he's flexible.
he's fine.
But also, like the blood would go like to
Oh, that's true.
like out. Like if you think of
No,
momentum,
he'd just pass out though. He'd just pass out
true, he'd pass out probably pretty quickly.
before he died.
That's a pretty good way to go.
We're like deciding which
Or getting
is best.
curb stomped like Petra. That's instant.
Yeah,
Like, it's a
that's
sad death, but she got an instant death.
Yeah.
Gunther is probably the worst
But
death
that was a quick death too.
because he
good
gets
old-
a little sliced.
Good old guillotine.
You know what?
sliced
I
the
don't know.
hell
I took a photo of this of Gunther's head.
What? Why? So
Because do you
weird.
remember? Are they gobstoppers? No, were they gobstoppers like the little candy? And they had like there was like a ball, but they looked like Pac-Man in a way, right?
Yeah, or are you thinking of lemon heads?
Not lemon
not
heads.
the yellow ones.
No, they're
Well,
like I think
gobstoppers
of,
are
like,
also jawbreakers, so they're like little circles.
yeah,
Oh.
but they were like orange and they had like
Yeah.
eyeballs.
Yeah,
right?
I think so.
Yeah, it looks like this.
Let me see.
That's what I think of. You know how a gobstopper looks? It's like a pack. It literally just looks like Pac-Man, just orange
I
with
don't see it. I
like
don't get
more eyeballs.
it. I don't get it.
I see it. It's
Okay,
a gobstopper.
moving. We gotta move on.
Or are you
So-
thinking about that candy from Jimmy Neutron where it was like purple and it had those little things on it?
Oh, dude, those look
That
good.
just unlocked
Yeah.
something from the vault.
The first
Whoa, I
thought
did-
was those
I was
looked
scat-
like they
like,
tasted good.
Those guys are working overtime right there. They were like, "Where is it? Where is it?" And I saw it, and then they stared collectively at that
Those
photo.
candies, I wish were real. That and Krabby Patties.
True.
Purple flirt. I'd drink some purple flirt.
Purple flirt.
A
Yeah,
kelp
from Jimmy
shake.
Neutron. Kelp shake.
A
I
kelp-
would get Harry for a kelp shake.
I want a kelp shake.
Like
Krabby
Diet
Patty.
Dr. Kelp.
Honestly, the chum.
Chum bucket?
That chum looks good.
Okay. Let's stop.
Nasty.
Okay, moving on. Funny moments. Another Mark Haley's said definitely when Mikasa blamed the noise on a fart Sasha never had.
That is so funny.
That's a good one.
That's a good comment.
I feel like there was
Good job,
another
Mark.
one I put. Oh, Mika's. Oh wait, sorry. Sasha and her potato, like
Yeah,
her
iconic.
psycho potato love for potatoes. Connie and Sasha in the background, kind of doing like karate moves,
Not
like
taking
silly
it seriously,
ones.
and then Shadis picks Connie up by the head. He's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
"Oh, hello, sir," and then just like picks him up.
by the head.
That's hilarious.
And when Oro keeps biting his tongue because he won't shut up, just
Yeah.
trying to make a point.
Guess who bit his tongue the last time?
Jeez.
Ooh.
Ooh, got him. Sean Reiner and Armin falling in love with Krista.
That's funny.
Yeah.
They're like, someday my wife.
Oh yeah, Reiner. Someday, my wife.
That's good. Okay, next is this coolest.
Coolest ODM tricks or
Okay.
action shots.
Instantly, Levi wins.
Yeah,
doing
someone-
the spin, the little
I
spinning
was about
around.
to say someone said, but this is our notes. When we said anytime Levi does something.
Yeah,
That's-
when he does the
that
little
was what we-
spinning around the female Titan's arm.
Yep.
That's like
cool.
his signature.
That's
so
his
cool,
signature.
His,
man.
his Sonic the Hedgehog just zooms in.
Little nugget there. Wait, I think that there's
Is
more.
that the only one we did?
Okay, more spoilers here. Someone just put Levi attacking female Titan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude.
Mikasa and Levi when pursuing the female Titan.
Yeah,
was
that's a good scene.
Kieran. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
All good
Cool
ones.
ODM.
We'll also put in Sasha in that one too.
Oh yeah, Sasha's
wall run.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
one's pretty dope.
defying gravity, running sideways,
Creating her own
jumps
gravitational.
off, goes back onto the wall. Like how'd you
She's
do
crazy.
that?
The power of the potato.
I also kind of liked
That potato.
when I think it was when Mikasa was saved by Eren. She's like flying through the city, like trying to save Eren, like chase
Oh.
after. That was like the first time you see like one of the cadets, like one of the younger cadets, like just zooming through the city, and I
Yeah.
really
Yeah,
liked.
she's
I really
crazy.
liked that sequence.
Well, that reminds me too of when, and this I think might go into our next category of coolest like Aaron transformation.
That was not one. You just
We're
came
gonna
up
make
with
it
that.
one right now.
You literally
But-
just came up with that.
Transitioning into that, because that whole sequence of him going to the boulder and he's like ODMing through the city and like goes slow to the ground and his
Right. Oh,
ODM
yes,
gear like skids
yes.
on the ground and then he like shoots up and transforms in the
That
air.
part was so cool.
That was cool. Yeah, that's sick.
Pretty epic.
That was cold.
That was cold.
We watched last night. We were like researching stuff for this, and there was this one YouTube video where like someone animated a
Like a
live
action.
Attack on Titan, and it was literally like 15 seconds, but it was really sick. They did basically like, it just looked like it was real life, and it was literally just people, this like it was Mikasa and Eren
Yeah.
flying through the city, and then it was the coolest part was the Colossal Titan like turning into the Colossal Titan, and I don't even know how to explain it, but they did it in a really cool
cool.
way where it was like kind of the veins were like, it was like growing, fire was like
Yeah.
coming off of him and turning into the Colossal Titan. It was sick, and I was like, who
This isn't
made
even
this?
real.
It
It's cool.
looked really good.
You should give him
Whoever
a
you
shout
are.
out. Look it up and give him
Wait,
a shout
AJ, can you look it up? Just
Yeah.
look up Attack on Titan. I don't even know.
out. Fan made. I think it
Fan
was like
made
fan
animation
made.
trailer.
It's like literally
It's
15
a trailer.
seconds.
Watch it. It's sick.
Let me
Another
see.
cool opening or transformation.
It's this one, the 4K one.
Yes.
What's
Who is it by?
I think it's by Deathblade.
Deathblade. Go check it out.
Good job.
Here, live.
It's
live
insane.
watching of it.
If
Look at that.
Ooh.
Isn't that sick?
That's crazy.
Deathblade, if you are the one who made this animation, props to you.
Look
Props
at that.
to freaking you.
It's honestly just that part
that's-
was cool.
Yeah, I mean, even like the camera angles too.
Yeah.
I know.
I'd watch that.
And then,
Oh, that's so scary. Imagine seeing that in real life.
yeah, I'd poop my pants. That's it. But it was sick. The Colossal Titan part was cool. It was like fire was like growing into it
Yeah.
Wow. I wonder how long that took.
from thin air. Probably so
That probably
years.
took
Probably like
forever.
months, yeah. Another do you know that there was an Attack on Titan movie? Like in Japan?
Oh no. Live
it
action?
was not that good. Yeah, like live action.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
We should do that. We gotta watch it.
It's
Wait, it came
think-
out already?
yeah, it came out in like 2014 or 2015.
Well, somebody said crazy how a group of people and some computers can make a better live action AOT than an entire movie production.
True.
Literal. Well, I haven't seen it. I don't know. We should review
Yeah.
that. Maybe we'll do that
That'll
one
be
day.
another bonus episode.
That'll be like multiple episodes, I feel like. Anyway, so anything else?
Another cool transformation that Aaron does
Okay.
is in the manga when he transforms underground and then bursts through the ground and then uppercuts Annie. That's cool.
It's not
I
even
wish
in.
they animated that.
Yeah, that would have been
cool.
sick.
That was
Instead
in
of
the
those
manga.
two guys getting
Yeah.
stomped.
Anytime that Aaron just transforms midair is cool.
Yeah. Sick. Okay. Well, that's it.
Is that it?
I think so.
Oh, total kills and Mikasa.
Oh shoot! What if
Dude,
we didn't do
Oh,
that? I
your
would have been so
stats.
mad.
That would have been crazy.
Oh
We
my
forget in
God,
some
thank
episodes,
you.
but to say that we would
Okay,
forget
guys.
it. Disclaimer: this is all primarily dubbed for Mikasa. Like,
Yes.
we did not like compare subbed and average. No, we just did dubbed.
Just dubbed.
Subbed, it would have been probably way more. Like, let's say at least 1.5
1.5
times more.
Okay.
Okay, and kills only. We only counted kills that were on screen.
Yeah.
Clearly, thousands and thousands of people have died in the first season. But
These are ones that you see people get killed or clearly someone has died.
on screen.
Clearly. Okay.
Right.
Or there's like a dead person.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll do the Mikasa count.
Drum roll.
Mikasa saying Aaron is 61 times.
61. That averages how many per episode?
2.44.
Really?
Yeah, I looked it up before this. I just remembered. 2.44
Wow.
per episode.
I'm kind of impressed.
And then death count. 138. 138. That's an average of
Do you want me to look it up? 138. That's like
Math.
8.
25.
I'm going to say 7.
5.52.
You were not right.
5.52.
138 deaths in this season. 61 times Mikasa said Aaron in the dubbed version. Those are our final stats for season 1.
Yeah.
Now we go into season 2, which I'm so excited for.
Guys, literally
It's gonna be so good.
spoiler
episode.
for the rest of the season. My least favorite death happens
Next episode.
happens episode 26.
I was literally going to say that same thing.
Literally the worst death, and they
It's rough.
animate it like horror for horror.
Oh my
I
gosh,
hate it.
it's terrible.
So
Buckle
bad.
up. We'll put that on the next recap.
Uh-huh.
Okay, guys, thanks so much for listening. Season 1 recap.
Yeah.
We'll see you for season 2. The title of the episode is The Beast, right? Or just
Beast,
Beast.
which is a cool name.
You'll see. Okay,
Yeah.
Sasageyo. Bye.
We will see you. Bye.